guys, it's Lila from Crafty Twins, and today I am going to be making a spring themed card because it's almost summer. We only have like 20 more days left of school until summer vacation. So here's what you'll need. I'm using this color box. These are just ink pads, only they're really cool because you can slide each one out like that and then you can just put it back in. It also has all the colors I need. I am also using this advanced tape glider, which it says right there, but there's Velcro on it right now because I stick it onto the wall. Well, my mom does actually. She sticks it onto this wall with fabric so it stays on, and that's actually a handy idea. You need a stamping block, and I just have this one, and you can use one for every single stamp that you're using in this. You're also going to need one of the big paper cutter things. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but you could use scissors, but I think it looks a lot better if you use one of those. Also, you need a red ink pad, and this is the same brand of this as this one, but actually it doesn't matter which brand you use, and you can also have black instead of red. I just chose red because it sort of blends in with the flowers. Also, I'm using one of these ballpoint pens, and they work pretty well. Just make sure that your ink is dried before you write on it. And I have these random assortment of pinkish red markers and green markers. Finally, I have these stamppendous stamps with the flowers, but all of them are out already because I just made that. And that's pretty much what the stamps look like. They look like that. So let's get started on making our beautiful card. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, you're going to need you're going to need some white cardstock, some blue paper, and some dark blue paper. First, you're going to start off with your white paper, and the measurements that this is about 4.5 inches this way, and about 6 inches this way. And I'm just going to go over to my paper cutter and cut that out. And here I got that, and now you're just going to cut out, you can pick whatever blue you want to, and you're just going to cut out the same thing with the same exact measurements. So there, I've cut those both out. And now, both out. I can't really talk, I'm like blah 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 blah. So now you just use your advanced tape glider and glue the light blue on top of the white. I guess the white is not necessarily necessary, but I do it because it makes it extra thick. There, I've glued those together like that. And now for the inside blue. Now, whenever I want to make the inside color of something, I always just take the corner of it and line it up with the corner of this until I line it up so I have the border exactly how I want it. And then I just make marks all around. So I did that, and I'll cut it out and I'll tell you the exact measurements. So this piece that I cut out is about 5.5 inches tall, and just a little bit more than 3 inches that way. Now you use advanced tape glider and glue that blue onto the light blue. Ta-da! Now I have 3 layers of paper like this. And I should mention, it's not actually going to be like a fold-out card, it's just going to be like a card, not like a open-up card, I guess. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. Still unprofessional. Now the final boring step is to do your inside white. Ta-da! And these measurements for the white paper were... I'm sorry guys, I think I made a mistake when I was telling you the measurements of this blue paper. This is not 3 inches across, it's about a little bit more than 4. And this one is exactly 4 inches this way. And let's see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit more than 5 inches tall. Now I've glued that white paper onto here. Now it's time to start stamping and coloring and finishing up. So first I'm taking my biggest rose, which is this one, placing it like that. Doesn't really matter where you put it on the block because not all of them are going to fit out on at once. And I'm just going to put my red ink on there, or black if you don't have red. like so. Now you just stamp it on your paper in the lower corner as close as to the edge as you can of the white edge. Ta-da! Now to the second smallest flower, like this one. Now you do the same thing, only a little bit like right above it, as close as you can to the first flower. Da-da-da! Now the third smallest, and this one I took my red and I only did the flower part because there's a leaf connected to this small flower. So first of all, you just do the red, and then you take part of this one and you slide out this color. I know it's not exactly a leaf green, but it's close enough that, and it's light enough that when you put the marker on, you won't see it. And you just, like, I just wipe it across and dab it onto the leaves. And then you stamp this one a little bit over here, so. Ta-da, now I've done that, and I have one more stamp to put on. And there's this leaf right here, and I'm just going to stamp that, connecting that little indent right there with this little leaf stem. And now you're ready to start coloring. Woo! The first thing I did when I started coloring the roses first. And I took a red and outlined basically all the main lines. But this isn't very necessary because if you use the red color, like ink. But if you use black, you definitely don't miss this step. Now I have done that red, and I'm going to move on to my lighter pink, and keep going in, and then it's weird because the center is going to be the lightest color instead of the darkest. And I keep going in and in until I've used up all my colors with the lightest in the middle. And then after that, I will color the whole thing over with my light color. And that might be a lot taken right now, but I'll show you. One petal, and then you continue doing that. Oh, sorry, I meant to pause it. So this is my final color, and you just color in everywhere and you know, it's not a bit, like, you can't really see it that well, so if you color everywhere, it makes it look better because it fills it in a little better and blends the colors together, so just do that. And now I have finished coloring my roses, and that is what they look like close up, and I think they look pretty cute. They don't look exactly like the other ones, but they're pretty similar to me. And now it's time to move on to the leaves. And the first thing, you're doing about the same thing. You're taking your darkest color and outlining the lines that are already there with the ink. Now your second to lightest color, and you just outline what you just made. So there's still a little bit of white in the middle, and this doesn't take long at all. And then with your final last green color, you just color in the inside, and that's probably that should be fairly easy. That's all you do for the leaves. And it might seem like I'm just scribbling, but it actually turns out pretty good at the end. Like that. And now, this is one of my favorite parts. You get to use more ink. I'm taking my color box, petal point thing like this, and I'm taking out these two colors. This one and this one. The blue and the greenish color that I used. And wiping it around on here, and I think it looks pretty cool after. So you just continue doing that with both of the colors. It's fine if you get it darker in some places and lighter in some places, and you can go a little bit over the flowers. Just try not to cover them completely because you still want to see the flowers, obviously. Now I finished with my blue. I'm going to do it with this greeny color. Ta-da! And now there's one last step. I'm just going to use my ballpoint pen and write in this quote that I really like. It's every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. So here we go. But make sure that your ink is dry before you start writing on it, because Yeah, you might ruin your ballpoint pens, which I was smart enough not to do this time. I wrote every day. You might not be able to see it because it's sort of far away, but I'll zoom in at the end. Ta-da, and now it is finished. And this is what it looks like when you zoom in on that. Is that blurry? Okay, now it's focused. There you go. And ta-da! And that is it. It did not take that long. This video is sort of long. It was 10 minutes, but you know, I think that's pretty good because this took a lot of time, but it's actually not that much time. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and give us comments. Like, tell us something that you want to see us make because it's sort of hard coming up with ideas and stuff to make, and if you suggest things, we will make it if we can. And it will get more videos for us, and you'll watch something that you want to actually see. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and tell me which one you like better, the first one or the second one. They're a little different, but I think I like my first one better. I always feel like I do better when I'm not on camera, but here we go. I'll put both of them on the thumbnail, which you've already seen. So, thanks for watching. Bye! See you next time.